Alrighty. What's up, everybody? David here. Thank you for hopping on. We're just going to give it a few more moments. Okay, we got about 8, 9. John, Chad, what's up? Everybody put some ones in the chat if you are excited. I know we got some ones right there. We got a one right there. A couple more people hopping on. Melissa, Nicole, Deanna, what's going on? Awesome. I hope you guys are excited. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this. I'm super pumped about it. This, since we started this strategy a couple months ago, it is absolutely blowing up, but I did not want to bring it out and put it on a webinar until we have tested it true and been getting people results on it. And we've tried it in so many different niches, and it is just getting amazing results across the board. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And we're just going to give it a couple more moments. A couple more moments here. Okay, all right, yeah, so we'll get it started. I want to thank everybody for hopping on. For those that don't know who I am, my name is David Breedlove. I'm an organic Facebook marketing specialist, chatbot enthusiast, and all-around regular dude, right? I work with network marketers and those who are trying to start a business and brand themselves on Facebook. And over the past year, I've been able to help about 100 network marketers, 100 MLMers from all over the world learn the skills needed to start generating an extra 1 to 5K a month on autopilot with an organic stream of leads for their business. But you might be thinking to yourself, right, you can't really be extremely possible using only organic strategies. And even if that was achievable, it would be insanely time consuming. Or maybe if you're already an influencer or had obvious levels of success, then it could be done. Right? But what I'm going to share with you in this is a revolutionary way to now view an influencer that's going to change the way that you see what an influencer is forever, at least for the way that we look at it on Facebook, because Facebook is a different platform than what most are, right? You can't pay for organic likes and hearts and all that kind of stuff on Facebook. You can do that kind of stuff on Instagram. You can do that kind of stuff on other platforms. But on Facebook, it's really about knowing how to work the algorithm, right? So this is what the gurus don't want you to necessarily know, right? That all it takes to have influencer status on Facebook is to be able to get high levels of engagement. I am not some person that takes pictures of myself next to a Lamborghini or next to this huge house that I may or may not own or any of that kind of stuff. Even with the levels of success that I've been getting, I still don't do that kind of stuff. I keep it very family oriented. I keep it very specific to what my target audience is. And I'm able to achieve high levels of engagement by simply knowing how to work the algorithm of Facebook. But what you're probably thinking is like you already put a ton of thought and effort into your post and you're not getting those levels of engagement. But what I want to share with you is a way that you can fill your friends list automatically full of potential customers from the hottest trends all over the internet on autopilot. So the first secret that we're going to talk about today is how to leverage automation tools in order to start building a reoccurring revenue, right? So the big idea is driving traffic, organic traffic, all day and night to your Facebook page to get likes, engagement, and to see your offer all on autopilot. And this is because without using our Friend Connector tool, you may have to manually send out these friend requests, manually push this traffic. So because we use automation tools like our tool, the Friend Connector tool, we're able to just drive traffic to our organic free Facebook pages all day and all night. So the second secret that I'm going to share with you is how to profit off the hottest trends on the internet by targeting audiences with the automation tool to fill up your friends list with those people that are likely to buy your product, right? We're actively seek out people who are fanatics in the niche of the product that you're promoting or the product that you want to promote, or if you need a product to promote, then we show you how to find good products to promote that people are fanatic to buy. Why would you want somebody like this, right? Because people that are insanely about, like, let's say keto or CBD or even network marketing, right? So people that are very much into these things, they tend to hang out in the same places. And why is that important? Because it's easier to target them. And once you know where they're at and you use the automation tool, you can now push those people to your page and begin to fill up your friends list with these people. And these people are going to buy based on emotion, right? They're going to buy based on like price for them is a secondary thought. The first thought is, how much do I want this? And if you have the right lead magnets on your page and the right offer available for them when they come to your Facebook page, they're going to see that and they're going to hop on your lead magnets. They're going to hop on your chatbot. So that brings me to, obviously, the last secret is that by placing lead magnets with chatbots attached to them, you can now have a simple but effective way to grab these leads and sales all day right there on your free Facebook profile. This is crucial. This is crucial because without the lead magnets, you're simply just hoping that somebody is going to message you, and that really means that you're just leaving money on the table. It's absolutely like that. I like to look at it like without having lead magnets on your Facebook page, right? By just having random pictures on your Facebook page and all that kind of stuff. I look at it like you own this restaurant, okay? Because now Facebook is your business. So if you're with me on this, Facebook is now your business, and you have all these areas where you can put lead magnets on your page, but instead what you're doing is you're telling somebody, you can't sit there, and you can't sit there, and you can't sit there. So you're cramming everybody into this one little area, which is your timeline, which that's where you're trying to put all your offers. That's where you're trying to put everything else, when you could be using other areas like your cover photo, like your featured photo area, to place lead magnets that are attached to chatbots that the second somebody comes to your page, they'll click it to see your offer. Now, the reason that this works more than just hoping that they send you a message is most people aren't going to send you a message just to talk about what you're offering. Does it happen? Yes. But most people will not. However, if you have something on your page, like maybe a free giveaway or something else that just allows them to check out what you're offering without feeling like they have to actually talk to you or message you or you're going to bug them later, then they'll look at it. So with the chatbot, the cool thing is that the second they click on that, they now become a lead, and you get notified. They become a subscriber on your list, and now you can continue to build rapport, right? And if they're in the right targeted audience, since we use chatbots to capture the leads, the second someone clicks on your offer, you know about it, right? Which means that you can now follow up with that person. And it's a totally different type of message than what you're probably used to, right? So typically what maybe your upline has told you to do if you're already in MLM is to say, hey, send out friend requests. If somebody answers a friend request, send them this type of message. If somebody sends you a friend request, send them this type of message. And basically you're trying to turn somebody who did not express any interest in what you're doing into a lead, right? But the difference of having a lead magnet up on your page is now when somebody comes to your page, they see what your offer is. They see what you're trying to sell. They see what you're trying to give away. And the second they click on that thing, you're now notified, and you can start the conversation in a completely different way. So what I'll do is I'll offer some sort of lead magnet, and then when I reach out to them, It's a different scenario. They've already expressed interest. They've already gotten my free gift. And I'm just like, hey, I see that you grabbed my whatever. And I was just wondering, do you need any help with that? Or can I help you further with that? And I start to build the relationship on something value based, right? So I'm starting the conversation with something completely different. So just to tell you guys a little bit of story, last Friday, for example, I had a lead magnet for free training on my Facebook page. John came by my Facebook page and he grabbed my free lead magnet and messaged me, wanting to know more about what my services were and how my system worked. And so how I explained it to John when he asked me, I don't understand how these tools that you're talking about and all this kind of stuff is going to help me in my business and how this whole system actually works. So what I said to him was, well, how did you meet me, John? And he said, well, you sent me a friend request. And I said, I didn't send you a friend request. I've been sitting here working all day. My automation tools sent you a friend request. You came by my Facebook page, saw my offer, clicked on my lead magnet, and now became a lead for me to get my gift. And now I'm starting this relationship a totally different way. So regardless of whether or not I'm a real influencer or not, I have a very professional look. I'm driving traffic to my page. When people come to my page, they see that I'm getting high levels of engagement because there's lots of people coming to my page. When they come to my page, they like and they engage on all my posts. And because of that, I'm getting 150, 250 likes and hearts and comments on all of my posts, right? So when they come here, they don't know who I am, then I'm automatically viewed as an influencer when really I'm just a guy that knows how to work the algorithms of Facebook and has some special tools that help me, help me automate my business on autopilot with Facebook. So you might be thinking to yourself, now that I've gone over all this stuff, that might have been a lot for you, but you might be thinking to yourself, like, how can I build lead magnets, chatbots, and use this automation tool when you've never done that stuff before? Maybe you're not a techie person. Maybe you've even heard of this stuff before or even bought a chatbot and you just never even had a chance to get it up and running. So what can stunt most people is looking at the whole package and think that it's just way too much work for them to take on. So they just keep pushing along doing the same thing that they know how to do. And let's be honest, that thing probably isn't working, right? So you'll spend day after day, hour after hour, trying to do things that are proven to you not working. Or even if they are working a little bit, they're just not getting you the type of success that you know other people are getting and that you think you should be getting as well, or making it even worth your while. But what I'm telling you right now is that with my program and my strategies, all I tell people to start off with is an hour a day. If you have an hour a day to focus on my program, in 2 weeks, you'll have a fully up and running system that all you'll have to do at that point is follow your daily checklist, turn your automation tools on, and while others are spending like 20 to 30 bucks a day in ad spend, in most cases, my students are spending around $60 a month to run their business. So what this is going to do for you is put qualified leads directly in contact with you so that when you are spending time talking to somebody, a complete stranger on Facebook, it's somebody who's already expressed interest in your offer. And this will happen every day. Every day you will have leads come into your business and it will be a whole different scenario. You will no longer have to just message random people saying, hey, great to connect with you. If I blah, 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 would you like to see my website or my offer or my thing? It's not, this is a completely different game. This is people coming to your page, looking at your offer, which we help you put together an offer, and they're expressing interest in that offer. So even if you're getting 3 or 4 leads a day, which most are probably getting that minimal, when you do have a conversation with somebody, it's a meaningful conversation with somebody that's already expressed interest in your business. Completely different ball game here. So I'm someone who has helped over 100 people achieve this goal, getting 50 to 150 leads a week to their business, and personally, over 50 people into my program using this exact formula in the past 50 days, or I'm sorry, in the past 60 days. So we're talking in the past 2 months, I've been averaging 25 people putting them into my program a day, or I'm sorry, a month, using this exact formula. What could that do for you to have 25 people a month coming into your business organically, spending, well, I spend a little bit more than 60 bucks just because I use stuff like this webinar software and all that kind of stuff, but that's not a requirement for the majority of my students, right? And even a lot of the students that we bring in and we teach this kind of stuff to, we'll even host your webinar for you for some time until you are making the money that would constitute for you to go out and get your own software. So we do work with students with that as well. So what I do, just to make it very clear, is I help people get super, super clear about what their message is, who they want to help, and who they want to sell to. Show them where to find those people, and then push those people to their Facebook profile so that they can see their offer, which will generate leads and produce sales at the minimal cost without spending money on advertising ever, right? So here's what I've done, all right? So now we get to the offer, right? So here's what I've done for the people that are on the webinar right now. Down below, you'll see a button that says application, right? So I only work with about 5 mentorship students at a time. I am bringing some other people on, so we're hoping to bring that up. But for right now, I work with 5 people at a time, which is open enrollment right now. However, everyone who's on here, everyone who applies, regardless of whether or not you're accepted, you're going to get 7 days to my program, the MLM Lead Machines, for free. Okay, so just for applying, you'll get a 7-day free trial to try out my program for free. If you don't like it, or you're not getting results, or for whatever reason, you can cancel out by the end of the 7-day. Message me and I'll make sure that you don't get charged. And at the end of the 7 days, it's just $20 a month after that. Okay, but you're going to get 7 days to try out the program, which means you'll also even get to hop on an Inner Circle call, because you get automatic Inner Circle membership with your $20 subscription a month. But you're going to get 7 days to that. But not only are you going to get 7 days to the program for free, but I'm also going to give you a 7-day free trial to the Friend Connector organic trafficking tool, which is typically $15 a month. So you're going to get 7 days to that and 7 days for the tool for completely free. So that's right there, the program. You're going to get to try this program out, which is a value of $2,997. You're going to get to try this out for free for 7 days, right? But also I'm going to give you guys an extra offer. I'm going to give you guys, for going through the application and getting your free trial, I'm also going to give you an MLM chatbot with a setup guide and even the rights to turn around and resell this. And if you're using a software like ClickFunnels, I even give you the exact funnel that I use to sell this bot. And if you don't use ClickFunnels, there's even a 2-week free trial on there so that you could set it all up. It is ready to go. You can just use my exact package, which I give you everything to turn around and resell this thing as is, ready to go, funnel included. And regardless of whether or not you stay with the program after the 7 days, that's my gift to you for being on this webinar and for getting the free trial. So, so with that, I'm going to wrap the webinar up. Just click apply below, and you're going to be taken over to a page where it's going to describe what the program is. You might see some testimonies if you want to check them out, see some testimonies of some of my students. But then once you click apply, it's going to redirect you to Messenger, where you're going to go through the application. At the end of the application, you'll get your offer for the 7-day free trial, and you can see everything in the entire package that you're going to get, and that's where you'll be able to get, once you sign up for your 7-day free trial, that's where you're going to get your free trial for the Friend Connector tool, which you don't have to stay with the program to continue using the Friend Connector tool. You could leave the program and still use that tool if you want. That's its own separate thing, but you're going to get 7 days with that, 7 days with the MLM lead machines and the MLM bot with the resale rights and the setup guide and everything like that is yours to keep for free just for being on this webinar. So I hope you guys got some value out of this. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Once again, my name is David Breedlove, and I'm going to wrap this up right now. So thanks again. Click apply right now. Do it.